Nearly 30 years ago, a young pregnant woman vanished without a trace in rural Ireland. No signs of struggle, no note, no answers. Now, after decades of silence, new searches are shaking up this long-forgotten case. What happened to Fiona Pender? Let's dive into the chilling mystery, where we uncover the world's most baffling mysteries and coldest unsolved cases. Today we revisit a haunting disappearance that has never let go of the Irish public's imagination. This is the story of Fiona Pender, and the search for truth nearly 3 decades later. Number 1. The disappearance. It was August 23, 1996. 25-year-old Fiona Pender was in the prime of her life. She was 7 months pregnant and living in a small apartment on Church Street in Tullamore, a quiet town in County Offaly, Ireland. Fiona had spent the previous evening with her boyfriend. When he left her flat the next morning, Fiona was never seen again. She didn't pack a bag. She didn't take her personal items. She simply vanished. Her family quickly reported her missing, but no one could explain what had happened. Her disappearance was totally out of character. Fiona was excited about becoming a mother. She had even bought baby clothes the day before. But despite searches, appeals, and investigations, no evidence ever emerged. There were no witnesses, no body, no suspects, and no answers. The case went cold, and the pain for Fiona's family grew colder with it. Number 2. New developments. For almost 30 years, Fiona's name was kept alive by her family, especially her mother Josephine, who made emotional public appeals year after year. Sadly, Josephine passed away in 2017, never knowing what happened to her daughter or her unborn grandchild. But in 2025, something changed. Gardaí, the Irish police, received new information from a local man that reignited the investigation. This wasn't just another tip. This was something tangible. Search teams were dispatched to new areas near Killy and the Slieve Bloom Mountains, regions that had never been explored in connection to Fiona's case. Remote, forested, difficult terrain, but potentially vital. In light of the new information, Fiona's case was officially reclassified as a murder inquiry. This marked a major turning point in the investigation, and possibly the first real step toward uncovering the truth in nearly 3 decades. Number 3. The challenges. Solving cold cases is never easy. Over time, evidence fades, witnesses forget, records get lost. And sometimes, people who know the truth take it to their graves. In Fiona's case, the lack of physical evidence has always been a massive obstacle. Her flat showed no signs of a break-in. There were no surveillance cameras, no phones to trace, and no DNA samples to analyze back then. But times have changed. Today, investigators have better tools, better technology, and the benefit of hindsight. Sometimes all it takes is one piece of overlooked evidence, or one person finally willing to speak. The renewed effort by Gardaí gives hope that this may be the moment when secrets begin to surface. Number 4. The human impact. Behind every mystery is a family living in quiet agony. For Fiona's loved ones, every day since 1996 has been filled with questions, pain, and what-ifs. What if she had told someone where she was going? What if someone had seen her leave? What if the right person had come forward sooner? Fiona's mother, Josephine, never stopped searching. She visited psychics, pleaded with the media, and even led her own private searches through the Irish countryside. The emotional toll was enormous, and the weight of not knowing eventually became too much to bear. Now, nearly 3 decades later, that pain is being felt again. But this time, it's coupled with something that has long been missing in this case: hope. Hope that this new chapter might finally bring the answers her family has waited so long to hear. Hope that justice, however delayed, is still possible. As search crews continue combing through dense woodlands and remote rural sites, one thing is clear: the disappearance of Fiona Pender is no longer a forgotten cold case. Someone knows what happened, and now, more than ever, the truth feels closer than it ever has before. If you know anything about Fiona's disappearance, authorities urge you to come forward, even anonymously, because even the smallest clue could bring peace to a family that's been waiting nearly 30 years for closure. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and share. Help us keep Fiona's story alive, and help bring long overdue justice to those who still wait in silence. Stay safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next mystery.